Okay, so the four horsemen. And now I've discovered the serpents that made Eve eat the apple. So, but today I will begin as we continue, because it was by popular demand and popular request, as we continue the demons and tarot cards. And I'm going to do the four horsemen with you, and I'm going to read the biblical passages to do with the four horsemen. Here's my Roman Catholic Bible. Yeah, I went to Roman Catholic school. Yeah. So to me, even though I was baptized in another church under another religion due to my parents' social class, yes, in Africa there's a social class thing, okay, and it has to do, well, not Africa, let me take that back. In Zimbabwe, where I was born, there was a social class thing. You were baptized by social class, sort of, and my social class decided that I was a Protestant. And so I was baptized in the Protestant church when I was a baby. And I went to Catholic school, though. I went to Catholic school for 3 years. And when I prayed in my Protestant church, I always crossed myself from the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. I always crossed myself. And I would have the whole church looking at me crazy. Like, what have you done? But somehow I felt that was important to cross myself. And I still do. I'm never going to stop crossing myself whenever I do say the Lord's Prayer and I'm using Christianity. Because it is a metaphysical thing now as well as a religious thing. I do not hate Christianity. It just did not work for me. And now I'm beginning to understand why it didn't work for me. Okay, people, I'm not finding the other two. And I really hate the other two. So perhaps that's why I'm not finding them. Okay, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of... I got one. So I need the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. I hate the Knight so much. And now I understand why. So how did I get the four horsemen guarding my ass and destroying me and standing in the way of everything I do? And how did I get the cherubims in my life? Because Agnes stole my identity and she gave me hers. She exchanged identities in the metaphysical, Knight of Cups, and therefore I looked like a demon to God, evil. And of course, she called upon the four horsemen to come for my ass. But I believe they come anyway, no matter what, right? So now God is seeing me was seeing me like I was a demon. And I have to do rituals now in order to free myself from that demonic energy of Agnes's. And in order to take my identity back. That's very, very difficult to do. It's going to take some time. So for some time, I shall be dealing with these four horsemen. Oh yes, and the one I hate the most. So I'm going to first tell you all what each horseman stands for if you are not a Christian. But I really urge you all to get to know Christianity again and to understand it. And in my heart, I'm Roman Catholic. So obviously, I went to a Roman Catholic priest. Yes, I did. I went to a Roman Catholic priest and we talked about exorcism. And if I ever go through exorcism to remove all of these Agnes demons, I will let you know. Okay? I will let you know. But so far, my ancestors are kicking ass. Yes, they are. As always. Okay? They are kicking ass. So the book of Revelation. So how did I find out about the four horsemen? I channeled one of Agnes's relatives because that's how I get information. She's a snake, so she doesn't talk. She's a snake. So I channeled one of Agnes. She's the snake from Eve, Adam and Eve. That snake. I just found out 2 minutes before I did this video. She is the Adam and Eve snake. The snake that encouraged Eve to take a bite of the apple. That's Agnes. She is that snake. But that's another story. We'll take it up some other time. But right now, we're going to do tarot cards and demons. So how did I find out that the four horsemen were upon me? Well, I I did a ritual. I didn't channel anybody. I did a ritual to free myself from the grasps of these evil things that Agnes has been doing in my life. And the ritual broke, but it came with one of her relatives. And one of her relatives said, look in Ezekiel and see what's in there. And I said, in Ezekiel? What the frack, Ezekiel? Then he gave me, he said, whatever is happening, he gave me a passage. Not the whole passage. I had to take the quote and I had to read it, right? So, not the whole passage, but, he gave me the whole passage, look at that whole passage and read it. So I read it and it was so freaking confusing because I'm not a Christian. I know the Bantu and Christianity pray to the same God. One of the Catholic priests said to me, pray your way, it's more direct to God, when he was teaching me about demons and shit. He said, pray your way is more direct than ours. So anyway, we do know that we pray to the same God, right? The same energy that is God. Anyway, I had to go through it. I'm going to stop saying anyway. I had to go through it. I had to go through Ezekiel and check it out to see what was going on there. And yeah, guys, I discovered the 4 horsemen. And then somehow, because I talked to the lady who made these tarot cards, and she told me that every demon that you read about exists. But that's not how I put them together as the 4 horsemen. I actually gave myself a reading. And I'm going to give myself a reading right now after I tell you what each of these cards stands for. So the Knight of Cups is death. Okay. He is the first horseman. He comes first. Okay. He comes first into your life to remove whatever it is that is going on and to give you illness. Okay. Knight of Pentacles is famine. He comes to make you poor, i.e. having your shit stolen. Okay. Knight of Swords is war. Okay, you can tell that this is war, right? And Knight of Wands is conquest. Knight of Wands comes in when the job is done. However, these 4 horsemen, they are not bad, except to those who do demonic work. But those who do demonic work have found a way of pushing them onto the innocent, like Agnes with me. They found a way of using the 4 horsemen as a way of caging people. Now, get this. The 4 horsemen are metaphysical and they are in the sky. And they'll be doing the spiritual work. They come with the 4 cherubims that are found in another verse. Okay? Let me just go to them. 4 cherubims. And I will go, because I'm not going to. 4 cherubims. Okay. Bible verse. Okay. Bible verse. So, they come with the 4 cherubims. Okay. And the 4 cherubims are angels, but not quite. They are half demon, half angel. When they were up in heaven, according to the Catholic priest, and they were angels before they broke the laws of God, they were the musicians. The cherubims are the ones who sit by the throne of God, by his side, and they sing. You know, those big fat baby-like creatures that go, ooh, you know, those guys, and ooh, whatever it is that they do for Christians. Those are it. Okay. Those are it. We don't have them in our godly universe, but they are there. Okay. The 4 cherubims are described as having the likeness of a man. Okay. Note this. And having 4 faces. Okay. That of a man, a lion on the right side, and ox on the left side, and an eagle. Just a full-blown eagle. And they walk with the 4 horsemen. So when a horseman walks into your life, he is walking with a partner, one of the cherubims. And that cherubim is actually physical. It's one of your friends. I identified all 4 cherubims in my life, and each one stands at each corner. So as above, so below is fact. 2 of those cherubims destroyed my life, as they were meant to, because I have Agnes's energy all over me. Get it? My ancestors just said you don't have it anymore. Okay, because I've been doing 1,000, a million rituals. So anyway, these guys. Okay, let me get some biblical quotes on the 4 horsemen so that you get an idea. And the cherubims, oh my God, I'd forgotten. That cherubims can be found on almost every tarot card. Half demon, half angel. Okay, let me say it again. Half demon, half angel. Okay, if you look at the Hierophant, and you really look at the designs next to the Hierophant, there is the ox, the face of the ox on the pillars that the Hierophant is sitting on. Right? Let's go. Let's go. The ox again on the Emperor. The ox 4 times. Right? Which makes the Emperor the ox. Okay. Then we go to, let's keep going. My cards are kind of like old and it's very hard to see. To be honest with you, I overuse them, but that's kind of good. Now I have to give them to someone. The lion on the 2 of cups. You know, right there in the middle, the lion on the 2 of cups. Okay. I mean, I could go on, but it's a specific card I want to show you that has all the cherubims in it as one. You look at your image very, very well, people. That's what she told me, the lady who made the images, who made the tarot cards and who studied the demons. She actually told me that. She actually said to me that the cards themselves, Rider-Waite cards themselves, they tell you the story. If you look at the 9 of Pentacles, right at the end corner to the right, you're going to see the ox. Yeah, you're going to see an ox. That's why I say to my students, I don't want to really see your fancy cards. They're not worth much to me. I need to see the Rider-Waite because she is the bitch. Okay, again, an ox on the King of Swords. You just got to look. You got to look deeply and you can see them. But there is one card, like I said. Alrighty. Never mind the faces. Okay, and the World card. The World card in the Wheel of Fortune. To the left is a cherubim, the face. To the right is the eagle. To the left again, bottom left, the bull. And to the right, the lion, right? And then again, on the Wheel of Fortune, to the left, the face. The right, the eagle. Bottom right, the bull. And bottom left, the bull. And bottom right, the lion. Okay. So, who goes with who? According to what I've studied and what I have learned, okay. Death goes with, believe it or not, the face. The face. Okay, so Knight of Cups goes with the face. That's scary as hell. Okay, This just exhausts me. I just feel so sad. Okay, so let me go back to the 4 horsemen. 4 horsemen. I'm thanking the heavenly energies for being with me right now. I'm feeling very tearful. It's crazy, but I am. So, okay. Alrighty. So, we have conquest. Conquest is death, right? Death is from left to right, death. Then we have famine. And who does famine go with? The bull. Oh my God. And the bull in my life took my money. That makes so much goddamn sense. The bull. And then war goes with the lion. And finally, conquest goes with the eagle. I cannot stand up to bring my camera down, but this is how it goes. So, you are surrounded, practically surrounded when the world card drops for you. You are either being protected or being kept from your end goal. And if you are reading tarot cards, it is up to you to decide. So just quickly, I will do like a tarot card reading of myself. I haven't done one on myself for a while because it was driving me crazy. I was losing my mind. So let's do it. I'll do the Celtic cross. Bearing in mind that everything to me is a demon on these cards. My ancestors nowadays, when I pull out two cards at the same time, they say place them one on top of the other. We don't read the Celtic cross the way many people do, but it is what it is, right? Alrighty, 3. So all these are demons. And the way my ancestors and I read it, I've often asked people to correct me, but nobody ever corrects me. Not correct me as such, but share your knowledge when I do a reading on myself, but nobody ever does that. So the beautiful thing is I do not have any of the 4 horsemen on my stage right now, which is good because I've been working very hard to get rid of them. I instead have a lot of attachments. Okay, I have a lot of attachments, a lot of people again who have attached themselves to me. Instead of attaching yourselves to Agnes, you are attaching yourselves to me. Okay, so it says right here, I am in a good place, 4 of Wands. I'm in a good place. This is serendipity. A surprise has come to me today, right? A surprise has come to me today and I'm sitting on it and I'm in a good place. My home life is good. Everything is candy. That is what the 4 of Wands stands for, okay? But to me, it also tells me that somehow I am metaphysically attached to a man and I'm in a cage, like I told you. The Queen of Cups is the problem. Whoever this person who has attached themselves to, I do not love. I don't love them. I'm not nurturing, nothing going on here. So to me, that it shows me at once that this is a demon that's in the way, like trying to show God that I'm happily married and I've got kids. But at the same time, I'm not loving enough to my family. I mean, that's just me. I'm good. Like I said, I see demons. Okay. Above me right now is a family connection, a very strong family connection, a loving connection, a friendly connection between an older person and a younger person. I ain't gonna lie, this card is very true of what I'm feeling right now. I am working on freeing Agnes, and she is younger than me, and I'm working very, very hard in my whole mind, my thoughts, everything are on releasing Agnes from the Serpent of Eden, and that's what I'm thinking about. Below, I'm supposed to be what's coming to me, the secret, but the secret is attached to the past, and the past 2 cards popped out, right? This demon right here, Metaphysically, I am tied so that I do not receive love. Okay, but somehow they're working together, being tied, being, tied up so that I don't receive love does not seem to be working for the past anymore. But I should be standing on a happy marital home. I don't know why, because I don't have a boyfriend, I don't have a man. So again, you have to look at your circumstances and you got to understand your own self. So this right here is a metaphysical marriage. The demon of hard times, the demon of endings, the demon of blockings is in my future. He's trying to block something that I have worked very hard for, and he is standing there just waiting for me. He wants to make sure that I'm completely overburdened by that shit. We'll see. So this is how I see myself, and this is who I am to the world. A single woman who is making money and who is nurturing and taking care of herself. Well, I am taking care of my health, right? This is who they are. Whoever it is, I see this card. We see this card as the enemy. The enemy is being offered love, which they are rejecting. My wish card. I wish I didn't have so many swords in my back. The sword suit also represents air for me. It doesn't represent fire for my ancestors and I. Fire to us is wood, so wands is fire. So the sword is air. So when I see something like this, I see that it's in the metaphysical. It has not landed yet. It's either in the metaphysical or it's intellectual, right? So this is where we are, the sword. And knowing Agnes and how she rotates her 10 days of doing what she does, that's my next step, I'm sure. Then comes the Wheel of Fortune. For me, the Wheel of Fortune, what's coming to me has been blocked by God. Okay? It's been blocked by God because there is the 4 cherubims sitting over there. They were supposed to have helped me in something, but they took me down instead. The Sun card for me is illumination. Okay. I now know shit that from the blockages, I'm going to learn shit that I didn't know before. Then I'm going to have to go to work. I'm going to have to use my intelligence and my chanting. And I am so going to have to go to work to open up that which was closed. And then finally, it's going to take some time. Even after I have done the work, it's going to take some time. So this is what my ancestors make me do with these cards. They make me read them together like this. So my story is that somebody is attached to me and it is making me think. That somebody is going to block me at some point. And by blocking me, my wheel is not going to turn. However, this is me. I am going to discover something from my wheel not turning, and I'm going to start chanting on it, and it's going to take me some time. I'm going to have to be patient. So that's basically my life. Each and every one of these things is a demon. Okay. It's a demon. And the demon tells you whether it works in the metaphysical or in the physical. The 4 cherubims are in the physical. And where do you get that answer? Where do you get it from? The Bible, people. The Bible. Don't throw away a religion just because it's not for you. I am so eternally grateful. Now my wig is falling off. That's crazy. Okay, I'm eternally grateful that I did not throw away Christianity. I'm eternally grateful that I held on to it. Not much, like the Catholic priest said to me, your way of praying is more direct. So use your way of praying as the Bantu. You're having a one-on-one conversation with God. You don't have to go through anyone, which is what I know to be true. So, yeah, I don't know what else I can tell you because I discover as I experience, right? So when you read let me read Agnes, because I do read her, because she is in my timeline. So Agnes, show me your life. Agnes, show me your life. Agnes, show me your life. Okay. Well, she is at a new beginning. The world is going her way, but she doesn't have money. Okay, she is sitting on her tradition, on her marriage, and she is at war. Okay. We are basically right now in the metaphysical, the same person, because she did rituals to make it so. My ancestor said it's going to take some time to separate the two of us. But, you know, she has the world at her feet. She's moving, basically. She is moving, but the money is not enough. She is stuck. She wants to move. She's moving, but the money is not enough. Above her is a war. She is really, really fighting. Wherever she's moving to, she's worked very hard for it. She's worked very hard for wherever she's moving to, and she's found glory with it. But somehow, there's not enough money. Okay. Beneath her is her culture, her tradition, that which is underneath her, and it is swimming underneath her at all times. She's facing a new beginning, but this is Papa Legba right here. I just know him by his African name. He is Papa Legba, and when Papa Legba pops up, I really do not like him. Okay, so she's been given money. Somebody is giving her money, right? But somebody's heart is broken because of her. Their heart is really broken because of her. So I'll say clarify the one with the broken heart. Clarify the one with the broken heart. Clarify the one with the broken heart. But I do not pick up, okay. I do not pick up cards that have fallen. Clarify the one with the broken heart. Clarify the one with the broken heart. Okay. A Queen of Wands and a Page of Wands. Okay. They've discovered something about whoever, right? The one with the broken heart, Queen of Wands, and here the King of Swords fell out. Queen of Wands. Then we go to she wants a happy marriage. She wants a wealthy man. She wants shit to work out. She wants a happy man, healthy marriage, blah, blah. I can't be bothered. So, up in the end, she's going to have to watch somebody, learn something new, and she cannot turn her back on whoever that person is. And she's going to have to protect herself in order for her to get serendipity, the Four of Wands, and what she wants. But she is caged. Okay, so this is what we have. We have her at war. She's currently fighting for a new beginning. She wants a new beginning, and she's currently fighting for it. But she has to study what is in front of her. She has to remember her past. She can't just leave. She literally has to sneak away. You know. And then she has to protect herself in order for her to get this Four of Wands, a surprise marriage, a surprise union. But unfortunately, metaphysically, she is caged. She wants her tradition to work for her, not work against her. And sometimes it does work for her. That's just another thing. The Hierophant. You know, the big 12. They're the big demons. They make all the, so is God at all in any of this, like the Almighty God? For me, the Justice card remains as God. That has not changed. So I'm still doing it, plugging through, like I said, but you all wanted to hear something else, and this is it. It's going to take me some time to do an encyclopedia of demonology as per the lady who did these. So basically, for me, tarot cards is not what's coming, but what's in my way. That's what is important.